and that you're ready to relax and play some solitaire. I'm excited. If you haven't already, it would be awesome if you could leave a like, share some thoughts, and if you aren't already, subscribe. And my goodness, this pineapple's just filling the air with pleasant smells. And with that, let's begin tonight's video with the 3 of diamonds, and this is a little bit different. So I cut up these pineapples earlier, 2 pineapples at that, and it was very hard not to have some ahead of time, which I did, of course. And also I tried eating them with chopsticks, and yeah, that's a no-go. You could have raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, all those berries out there, but not pineapple. So, that is our start to the night, and my goodness, just look at all of that pineapple right there. Take a guess at how much I will have. Be a little game within the game. You know what we do, and let's get underway. Yum. Tonight will be mainly just enjoyment. So, if that sounds good, get yourselves nice and comfy, and let's get ready for tonight. But before we do, I would like to know your favorite fruit, and if you enjoy this, let me know. I want to hear your thoughts, and if you have any suggestions for fruit or veggies. I'm thinking about doing some carrots and celeries next. Celery next. But we'll see. And now back to the pineapple. Sweet goodness. My body's thanking me, since usually I don't have this at this time of night. It's probably very confused. And that looks to be the end to our first game. So kind of a tough start. But you know what? I think we'll be just fine tonight. So no place left on the field. So let's move on to our next one. There's just something about pineapple is always so refreshing, even if it's a little past ripe. these are, of course, past ripe. I'm not sure if you could tell, but they're a little extra yellow. And a question for those of you who eat pineapple: double eights, triple eights. Do you double fives, quadruple eights? There it is. And double sixes. Very nasty. Do you eat the middle? And I always eat the middle. I think of it like a nice fiber boost. And plus it's a nice little crunch reward. I'm all about texture. I feel guilty if I just have a soft pineapple, like from a can or something. So I get one of my own, cut it up, and keep the middle in there. Love it. But I know some people don't like it because it's bitter or whatever, but I think it balances out the very sweet taste of pineapple wonderfully. Yeah, it's going to be a little different dealing out the games with this big container of pineapple. I wonder how many times I'm going to say pineapple tonight. Close your eyes for 10 seconds every time I say pineapple, and I'll just say it naturally. I won't force it. Big one right here. Yeah, my stomach is loving that fiber right now. Alright. More pineapple. Another big chunk. Wow. Very lucky right there. And our first fat stack to our left. And that looks to be the end second game. So just in case you missed it, nowhere for that jack, nowhere for that 7, 8, or 9. So on to our third game, as we get 2 pieces right here. Question for you, and feel free to be as opinionated as you'd like. Pineapple on pizza. Go for it. Let's give this deck 2 more shuffles and deal out our next game. I'm not gonna say, but I think you could probably make some good guesses. But you may be surprised in the answer. Not bad. Big chunk once again, just in comparison. Oh, I just realized. Silly me. Dang. Too bad we made 3 plays already, I think. Alright. More pineapple. Alright, we're close to some bad stacks. One card away to our left, and 1 card away near the middle. A green 2, I was gonna say red, but that didn't feel right. And then a black queen. We always seem to need black queens. stack. Fat stack number 2. Black 7. Almost. Sweet. That's thick. My goodness. Gotta love your fiber. For all of you guys out there, make sure to have very high amounts of fiber, no matter your age. You'll thank yourself later, trust me. Coming from your local 48-year-old. I guess local, if you think about it. By the way, I'm not 48. I'm 12. Did we get our first win? I think we did. I knew tonight was gonna be sweet. Alright, here we go. All of these spades in order, ace to king, along with all of the clubs in order, ace to king. As there's a racer outside at this time in the morning. Ridiculous. Anyway, the hearts and the diamonds. Here we go. Victory shuffle. Number 1, hopefully, of 2 or maybe 3. So decent start, and we recover with the 2s and aces. So you know what that means. We gotta shuffle up and move on to our next game. Very strong game so far tonight. Let's see if we continue that with our final 2. It's kind of funny looking at the fork on the screen. Just hanging there. Oh, bad shuffle. Gotta correct that. Cut it up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am doing very poorly. Alright, last shuffle, last cut. Game number 4. With some more pineapple. realized I let out a yawn pretty much out of nowhere. Usually I have better control over that when I'm sleepy. I hope you're getting sleepy. I think those 3 plays, by the way, as we're going through this right now. I wonder if pineapple has any melatonin in it. I doubt it, but now you're probably going to look that up, aren't you? We'll wait for this one. Oh, there we go. I knew I was missing something. Now we're good. Oh wait, no we're not. Another fat stack added to our total. Another fat stack. But I think that will be it, as there's nowhere for that 3 or 8. Nowhere left to build, so just a little bit unlucky on that one. Let's see which cards were left unturned on our 4th game. I feel like there's a double, at least. Double aces. Makes sense. My goodness. I think I've eaten at least a pound of pineapple so far. It may not look like it, but these are pretty decent sized chunks. And 2 pineapples worth is well over 2 pounds, so we're just about a pound of pineapple. Oh well. Final game. Oh my, more biggies. lots of fiber on that one as well. Show us a play. And there it is. Our first king down to start this one. With a little extra. That looks to be the end of our night, unfortunately. So let's do our final double check, because there's nowhere for that 10. Queen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, and lastly, Jack. And that's it. It was fun. And thankfully, for my case, I think the pineapple's acidity just finally kicked in. So it looks like that was the limit for my pineapple and the game. So for the final time of the night, let's see the cards left unturned in this one. As we have double sixes, double kings, double twos, and double sevens. And we are done. Time for us to pack it up and say goodnight. So for you, my friend, please have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams, of course. And until we meet again, please stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.